Splendid at 4, 250 the Arc, Breakaway 12, Pecan Rose 16, Black Band at 61, Mainton at 45, 55 Waikari Girls, 16 in under there, 117 for Tuav Thang, 61 Wild About, 82 Silver Zam, Caddy Jack at 83, and Davies Locker at 262 if you fancy number 19. Haven't moved up yet.
The Arc to be ridden by Greg Ryan is a terrific chance. How are you, Greg?
Hey, Ryan. Well, thanks.
Looks like this horse has really improved this preparation.
Yeah, she showed a bit last prep too, but he's he's only had 2 runs back and he won them both pretty well.
He's had big weights too, massive weights.
Yeah, he comes down from 60 and a half last start, and he's second up over the mile and he won pretty well.
Yeah, the 1600 metres seems suitable too. I mean, he's had experience at that distance before.
Yeah, it'd be no problem to him at all. He got back in the run the other day, Dubbo, and he got to the line very strongly. I thought it might have been a bit of a question mark second up the other day, but he's really fit for the amount of runs he's had in.
Okay, so just summing up on the Arc, he's above average.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's well in this race.
And this is a good race for him.
It is. Yeah.
What about Kesa in the Ramornie? Looked very good winning the John Carlton Cup last week.
Yep. He's only had a couple of runs back too. He's drawn the one. He's also used to carrying big weights too. He comes down to half over the limit in this race. He'll be very competitive also.
Okay. So both of these, you expect them to be there in the finish?
They're both very good chances, yeah.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Ryan.
It's Greg Ryan joining us with the Arc and Kesa, both for Keith Swan, and they'll both go very close.
Yeah, great chance of taking out the big double today, Greg Ryan, and much sought after jockey, and why not? He's absolutely dominating the country and provincial scene in New South Wales. Righto, Eagle Farm is our next commitment. We shall take a break and be back with more right after this.
Matt, and there's a couple of nice gallopers here, and there's not much between 4 the Arc and 3 My Vision Splendid. I've just settled on 4 the Arc. Lovely horse. He imposes a very good record, a winner of 3 out of his last 4 runs, and his win was very good at Dubbo when he ran into trouble. He's just a big, strong horse. My Vision Splendid from the Gerald Ryan stable paraded very well here, and a very good run in the Guineas from the 18 gate at the Sunshine Coast 11 days ago. One Sir Redford, another horse that imposes a very good record, big, strong horse. I wouldn't be leaving out 5 Breakaway. I thought he paraded well. He's disappointing the other day over the 2,000 metres. Coming back to 16, I think he's more better placed. Summing him up, good race. 4 the Arc, 3 My Vision Splendid, 1 Sir Redford and a watch on the 5 Breakaway, 4-3-1-5.
Thanks, Gary. And Dean, the 2 main chances here, and there are 2 main hopes according to punters.
Just about set for the Guineas at Grafton. Let's join caller David Fowler, the starter, about to get up on his platform.
As the starter moves to his stand, red light switched on. Stand by for a start. Ready in the Guineas. Racing. On the inside, in under there, actually jumped out first. Beginning well was My Vision Splendid. Carl's putting him into a good spot early. Black Band, Waikari Girl, Breakaway and Davies Locker all going forward. So too Full Limit. So Redford's going to settle midfield, followed by Wild About and Silver Zam. The Arc was next. He's a touch worse than midfield, followed well back by Maintenance, and then came Caddy Jack. Second last was Pecan Rose, and 2 lengths away, Tovathang settling down last. 1100 left to go. One of the bolters, Davies Locker, took control in the middle stages. Led a length to Waikari Girl, a half to win under there. Box seating third, 1 to Breakaway, 1 My Vision Splendid. Travelling 5th the rail in a good position. Full Limit was trapped wide. So Redford between runners, then came Maintenance, Black Band, Wild About. The Arcs in the second half of the field. They've slowed up in front, so Ryan's forced to go 4 and 5 wide at the halfway mark. Then came Pecan Rose, Caddy Jack, Silver Zam and Tovathang. 700 left to run. Davies Locker led narrowly from Waikari Girl. Breakaway 3 wide and Full Limit 4 wide. They're making their runs early. Maintenance and Sir Redford tracking just behind them. Then came in under there. Followed at the head of the others by the Arc. Starting to work into the race. My Vision Splendid will make its run with the Arc. Well back coming to the bend. Pecan Rose. In under there. Then Caddy Jack, Black Band, Silver Zam and Tovathang. Breakaway went for home in the straight. Led the way from Sir Redford, starting to chime in. Then Maintenance. The Arcers down the outside, and My Vision Splendid momentarily held up for a run. Maintenance grabbed the lead. Here comes the Arc on the outside with a strong searching run. Ryan takes him to the lead. They said he was good. He is. The Arc won the Guineas. Beat Maintenance. Fado third. Breakaway on My Vision Splendid, and Sir Redford was close up. Behind them, Pecan Rose Rose in under there, wild about Waikari Girl, full limit. Well back was Caddy Jack. At the head of the others came Silver Zam, Davies Locker, Tobathang, and Blackban is last in the 2002 Sportsman Grafton Guineas. The Arc is the winner. Number 4, 280 and 140. Didn't have a trouble-free run either. Was trapped off the track, but you saw that winner Dubbo the other day. You'd want to be on him today. That was an amazing performance, and today he's delivered another brilliant, strong finishing display.
Yeah, very impressive, wasn't it? The Arc, second maintenance, and it's a photo for third after the Guineas. 4-8, that takes us to the next one at
2 wins and a second. His most recent first up run in a Class 5 at Yarra Glen, finishing second to Macmickey.
For Greg Ryan, who's looking to capture the big double there today. He won the Guineas on the Arc. Kesar's the top raider, unbeaten in 4 starts at Grafton, over Playing Crazy, National Saint and Adina, 5, 12, 6 and 13. Alpine Express is 18, Stormcat Academy at 440, down to Kesar 370, 10 for National Saint, 15 Trevor Skay. Playing Crazy at 12 and Oakfield Duke is in the market at 790. And that's the field. The bottom 4 are scratched for the Qantas Link Ramornie handicap at Grafton. Ranwick moving. And a favourite, $10 for National Saint, 15 Trevor Skay, $11 for Playing Crazy, 8.10 Oakfield Duke. Bottom 4 scratched, and the selections from David Fowler, 7 Outbreak to beat 5, 14 and 2. Right, Peter Losh is about to join Matthew Browning at Grafton. He's on Adina, number 13, one of the lightweight chances in the Ramornie. Here's Matt.
Back at Grafton, we're counting down towards the main race, the Ramornie Handicap. A horse with a genuine each-way chance is Adina, number 13, to be ridden by Peter Losh. How are you, Pete?
Well, thanks, Matt. Very good.
That's good. Very, very honest horse, isn't he?
Yes, he's got a terrific record, the horse. He's racing well.
Okay. You rode him at Randwick last time out. He didn't win by a big margin. In fact, it was a pretty narrow margin.
It was a very narrow margin, but he really put in, he tried hard. I thought he was beaten at the top of the rise, and he fought back, and it was a terrific win.
Okay. What about the class rise? I mean, this is obviously the biggest test he's ever faced.
Well, he's met Stormcat Academy before. Stormcat Academy beat him, but today he meets him 3 kilos better from that draw, so might be our turn.
Okay. How does gate 10 suit you?
I'd rather have 1. There's 9 better, but we'll have to do the best we can from there.
Yeah. This is a very famous race around Australia. It would be a great race to win, wouldn't it?
Oh, it certainly would, yes. It's like you said, everyone knows about the Ramornie at Grafton, so...
Hey, hardest to beat?
I think Kayissa from the 1 alley.
All right, well, good luck with your mount, Adina. Very honest, and I hope he runs a good race for you.
Thanks very much, mate.
That's Peter Losh, the rider of Adina, number 13, and it's trained by a stable that's had a wonderful season, probably their best ever, Bob Milligan at Taree.
Yeah, had a great season, hasn't he, Bob Milligan, and Adina's in great form. It's chasing a winning hat-trick in the Ramornie today. Cheltenham Totes on the previous. The 2 late scratchings were numbers 2 and 4. Quick Class, the winner from Captivate UN Soleil. Quinella paid 73.40, the trifecta 2,635. Eagle Farm race 7 in 3 minutes, and Grey Regents at 280, 370 Royal Entourage, Shinar 6, Storm Princess at 650, and Iron Ore at 790. They're the top 5 in the market for the next at Eagle Farm in a couple of minutes. Last at Flemington in 12, Narita heads the ratings from Terra Nora, Midori Gift and La Fave, 1, 5, 3 and 2. Narita is at 370, La Fave 11, 20 Midori Gift, Big Amy at 810, Terra Nora 590, Amazing 19, Artemis at 15, Patagonia 13, 31 Rhythm and Light, Bites at 980, Osprey Ridge 37, and Vixen is at $8.30. Now at Cheltenham, it's correct weight right to pay on race number 6 for 8, 5 and 10. On the Ramornie, Kayissa's at 380, Stormcat Academy at 460, and Oakfield Duke at 820. Some nice odds about some handy horses here. Trevor Skay, Alpine Express, and of course, as Matt mentioned, Adina's got a terrific each-way chance. Nothing wrong with its form. So Kayissa, I guess, on the strength of its record at Grafton where it's won, it's only 4 starts. It's going to run the favourite, but that's coming up in 5. And with the late mail, here's Matt.
All right, Dean, thanks. This is the big race of the day coming up. It's the Ramornie Handicap Kaisa, or Kaisa is how they want it called, $3.80. The horse looks terrific, the Ramornie favourite.
He does, Matt, yeah, and like Keith Swan said, he'd clip him straight after that run 6 days ago where he won impressively under the 60 kilos. He's got an impeccable record here. He's had 4 starts here, 4 wins. He's got the 1 gate. He drops 5.5 kilos. Very hard to go past him. I made the danger, and he's a lovely horse, 2 Storm Cat Academy. Comes off a very good win of the pace setters. He's had a bit of time to get over it. The alleys are concerned. I think if they go fast, he'll get a nice cover up. 1 Alpine Express, another galloper I couldn't fault from the Brian Guy stable. And I give a chance to 12 Playing Crazy. Had a freshen up, brought back here to 1,200 metres, and another mare that imposes a very good record. Good race, 5 Kaisa on top, 2 Storm Cat Academy, 1 Alpine Express, and I watch on the 12 Playing Crazy, 5-2-1-12. Matt?
All right, thanks very much, Gary. And Dean, runners are on their way around to the barrier for the Qantas Link Ramornie Handicap. It's a race that's been won by some very good horses, and we've had some terrific finishes over the years in the Ramornie too. Juggling Time last year, Mitch Newman. Mother's Gift in 2000, Stephen Tracy. Eyes to Spy, Chris O'Brien in 99. And I was here, I remember the year that Kidlat won it in 1998 for Johnny Morrissey, and Matthew Carl was on board. He beat Antiquity that year, and Antiquity's still going around. In fact, he's in the Ramornie again this year. So, Dean, that's the latest news, and after this race from Eagle Farm, we'll bring you the Ramornie Handicap.
Good on you, Matt. Yes, sir. Fairly solid at 380. Storm Cat Academy 470. Oakfield Duke is 830 and National Saint at 960. Late mail from Gary Cleese. He's gone 5 to beat 2, 1 and 12. Now Eagle Farm, number 6 officially third. That's Storm Princess. So the numbers are 10, 8 and 6. 10, 8, 6 at Eagle Farm. We'll have full tote shortly. At Cheltenham, correct weight there on race number 6 for the numbers 8, 5 and 10. Storm Cat Academy's in brilliant form. It's going for 4 straight wins after taking out the big one at Gosford, the pace setter last start. And at the moment, it's the second favourite behind Kaisa at Grafton. As I mentioned, horses like Alpine Express, Outbreak, which has been tipped on top by David Fowler, Trevor Skay, City Chai, Playing Crazy, Adina, all very capable on their day, so perhaps not as clear-cut as most people are expecting, but everyone seems to be on the Kaisa bandwagon. Elite Ted's another one which is resuming from a break today, and he's got a pretty good first-up record. He's won twice first up. Last time, after a freshen up, he won first up at Eagle Farm, but he's been sharpened up by a recent barrier trial at Grafton. He's now, in fact, he's trained at Coffs Harbour. Zach Purton is the rider, so terrific race this, and good luck with whatever you've supported as we go across and join David Fowler.
Thank you, Dean. This is the feature race here today at Grafton. It's the Qantas Link Ramornie Handicap. Arguably the Ramornie is New South Wales Premier Country Sprint, and that argument certainly wouldn't be deflated with the quality of the field engaged today. Kaisa is the favourite here on track, number 5, and a solid favourite too. He's in a 1/4 of a point. Storm Cat Academy, the second favourite. Third line of betting, Oakfield Duke. Thank you, Chris. Yes, they're about to come up for the big one. 16 runners face the starter at the 1,200 metres in what is a very, very good sprint field this year. I think Grafton's decision to go back a week with their carnivals not only paid dividends with today's Ramornie, but also when we see the Grafton Cup tomorrow. The fact that Victory Smile and Awesome Weather, the Caloundra and Ipswich Cup winners, are taking their place in the field. But that's to come. This is the big sprint. Kaisa, what a wonderful record he's got. 10 wins from 16 starts. He rounded off his preparation by winning the John Carlton Cup here last Thursday. He drops from 60 to 54.5. Bookmakers have kept him very firm. Punters have responded. He's a firm favourite to take out the Ramornie. The second favourite is 2 Storm Cat Academy, 450 on Tab Limited. You can do a little better on track. Third line of betting, number 14 Oakfield Duke. He's in half a point. And number 12 Playing Crazy, just under double figures. Now these runners are filling the gates well. In fact, we've only got 5 runners to move up. Playing Crazy, who resumes today. She's a mare that races well fresh. See the Gold, Antiquity. He's back from a long break from racing. He hasn't started since February of 2001. Stormcat Academy and City Shy will be the last couple to come up. Strong contingent of Queensland sprinters heading south to come up against the New South Wales contingent. So it's a real state of origin in some respects with the Queenslanders against the New South Wales in this race. Now Playing Crazy moves in. 3 runners to move up. One of them is Stormcat Academy. He's being touted as a future top liner. Well, already he's won the pace setter at Gosford in brilliant fashion. He faces a big task today, nevertheless, the wide barrier, and he's up in weight. See the Gold moves in. City Shy, she's a multiple feature race winner in Brisbane. She moves in, and Stormcat Academy is going to be the last to move up. 5 Kaissa, 380 is the favourite for the Ramornie. 2 Stormcat Academy, 470. 14 Oakfield Duke at $8.40. Stormcat Academy is in. We're set to run for the Qantas Link Ramornie. The red light is switched on. Starter Rex Kelly takes the button. Ready to run. The crowd went quiet as they wait for the gates to open, and there they go. Kaissa off the inside, might have missed it a length or start. Outbreak slowly away. Oakfield Duke began brilliantly, straight to the early lead from National Saint, City Shy and Nantien. Kaissa is driving through with Maltese Edition, Threatener and See the Gold handy. Then came Medina, followed by Playing Crazy. Outbreak's getting a long way back with Antiquity in the lead 10. Then Alpine Express, Travis Gay and Stormcat Academy is last. 800 left to go. The grey mare City Shy took over, led by 2 on Oakfield Duke box seating. National Saint third the outside, then Nantien. Adina trap wide. Kaissa tracking through over on the rail, followed by Maltese Edition and Threatener. Then Elite Ted weaving a passage, followed by Antiquity. See the Gold, Outbreak, Playing Crazy. Stormcat Academy is going to have to come wide. Travis Gay sticking to the inside, and Alpine Express is last of all. In the straight in the Ramornie, 350 left to go. City Shy giving a shot at big odds, leads the way. National Saint trying hard, then Outbreak. Kaissa to the outside, Oakfield Duke struggling, then Travis Gay, and at the head of the others came Playing Crazy, and Stormcat Academy is right down the outside. City Shy grabbed by Kaissa. National Saint, Travis Gay emerging late. City Shy with a kick, and City Shy, I'd say, beat Kaissa in an upset of the Ramornie. Travis Gay's in a photo for third with National Saint at Outbreak. Behind them, Alpine Express. Then came at the head of the others, Oakfield Duke, Maltese Edition, Playing Crazy. Well back in the field came Adina, Elite Ted, then Threatener, Antiquity, Nantien. See the Gold is last. Photo finish. City Shy at any old odds. She would not give in. And this is a very close finish to the Qantas Link Ramornie. And there goes the number. The bookies are cheering. Number 9, City Shy. Kim Bell is first. She refused to lie down, and she's beaten the favourite. That's a big difference for bookies and punters there. 5 Kaissa, Greg Ryan second. Wait for the third number. 1919 is the time. 8 has run third. Travis Gay, Glenn Collis. So Nick Flukos from Caloundra has produced the winner and the third place getter. 6 is fourth, National Saint.
Yeah, well done there to Nick Flukos. City Shy, very capable mare, but she's been out of sorts for a while. $100.40 and 19.80. I reckon she won a group race at the carnival last year in Brisbane, and her last one was a fillies and mares race about 3 months ago in Queensland, but it's been a while since she's shown that sort of form. Anyway, it's a good race to win the Ramornie. Kaissa, every possible hope, second, and Travis Gay, the stablemate of the winners, in third place. Causing a real boil over in the Ramornie at Grafton for Ken Bell over Kaissa and Travis Gay. 221 the Quinella, 538 the exact. That the tries paid 8,362. Weights right, and it's right to pay. Iron Ore was
Race 6 and